Okay, synthetic division is an alternative to long division, and I think you are going to like it. So let's say we're starting off with something like this. Let's say we've got 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 5x minus 10, and we want to divide by x plus 2. We're going to set up our synthetic division with two lines that kind of look like this. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move it over even further. I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to take all of my coefficients, so the 2, the -4, the 5, and the -10, and I'm going to write them across the top. So I'm going to say 2, -4, 5, and -10, and I'm going to give myself some space in between. We are dividing by x plus 2. So plus 2 is our magic number here. So I'm going to use a 2 over here because that's what I'm dividing by. Now we're going to set up, so we need a subtraction sign and we're going to do multiplying. So we write all of that down. Our answer is going to be right in here. So whatever numbers we end up with down here is going to be our answer. All right, so here we go. The first thing you do is drop your 2. Drop down the first number into the answer. So we're going to start with a 2. Then we are going to multiply 2 times 2, and we're going to put our answer here, and we're going to get 4. Next, we're going to subtract -4 minus 4. So -4 minus 4 is -8. Multiply again. Repeat the process. This time we're going to do 2 times 8, which is -16, and we're going to put that answer here, -16. Subtract 5 minus -16 is the same as 5 plus 16, which is 21. Start the process again. Multiply 2 times 21, put your answer here, 42. Subtract -10 minus 42 is -52. Okay, so the blue is our answers, and we're going to set those up as our answers and kind of leave ourselves spaces because we're going to use x's that start 1 degree less than our original. So we started cubic, which means our answer is going to be quadratic. So 2x squared minus 8x plus 21. This is our answer. Our final bottom number is our remainder. So our remainder is 52 over x plus 2. Let's try another one. Okay, let's do one that behaves a little bit better. Let's say we have x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. And we want to know if x plus 1 is a factor. So if something's a factor, we're looking for a remainder of 0. So I'm going to use synthetic division to figure that out. I'm going to write my coefficients. 1, 2, -5, -6. I'm dividing with a positive 1. We need to subtract, and we need to multiply. First step, drop your first number. So 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. -5 minus 1 is -6. 1 times -6, -6. -6 minus -6 is 0. So we have a remainder of 0. So is x plus 1 a factor? Yes. Our answer, just for the record, Again, we started with a cubic function, so our answer is going to be quadratic. So 1x squared, which is x squared, plus 1x, which is x, minus 6. Now, if we were looking for the other factors, we would say, oh, well, that's quadratic. I can factor that down to x plus 3 times x minus 2. And now we found three factors of this. We've got x plus 3, x minus 2, and remember our original x plus 1. Now, the only thing that you need to be careful of with these, just like in long division, sometimes you have something that skips. So if we have this, if we have 3x to the 4th plus 2x squared plus 10x minus 8, this is in descending order, but we have a missing exponent. So when you go to set this up, oh, let's divide by x minus 2. So when you go to set this up, you need to put in a placeholder, and you need to put in a placeholder for x cubed. So we're going to say 3, and then I'm going to put in a placeholder of 0, and then my 2, my 10, and my negative 8. We're dividing by negative 2. Remember, we're going to subtract, and we're going to multiply. And we're going to multiply. So, as per usual, drop your 3. 3. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. 0 minus negative 6 is 6, right? Subtract a negative is positive. Negative 2 times 6, negative 12. 2 minus negative 12, 14. Negative 2 times 14, negative 28. 10 minus negative 28, 38. Negative 2 times 38 is 76. Is negative 76. I hope I just did that right. Yeah. And finally, negative 8 minus a negative. So negative 8 plus 76 is 68. Is that right? That's not right. That's right. 68. Okay, so our final answer in this one, we started with a quartic function, so our answer is going to be cubic. So 3x cubed plus 6x squared plus 14x plus 38 with the remainder of 68 over x minus 2. So remember, our final answer is 1 degree less. So 4 becomes 3. These become all of your coefficients with your constant, and your last number is your remainder. That's it. Good job.